Morning, hikers. So that you see behind me is Lake Cuyamaca. Very pretty, so I'm going to walk by that. But look at this view that we're starting with today. Very pretty. So I'm back on trail. I took a little intermission. I had some weather. Mason Truck Trail ate my rain pants. And I'm not going to lie, it was a little hypothermic when I got to the top. So I took a little break, and it was probably a good thing I did, because immediately there was snow and there was rain and there were 75-mile-per-hour winds, if you can believe it. So it looks like the rest of the hike I'm going to have lovely weather and maybe 60s and 70s during the day. Hopefully it doesn't get hotter than that. And it finally got above 30 at night. So I definitely have the gear for sleeping warm at night, but I just prefer it not to be in the 20s. So back on trail, making my way to walk by Lake Cuyamaca. My next stop is the water spigot. I'm only carrying about a liter. And then I think I'm going to dry camp tonight, just before Cedar Creek. And we'll see how close I can get. And then, because that'll be my next water source. And that's the plan. So hopefully make it to about mile 90 or so today. And I'll keep you posted. It's going to be beautiful. So you've got a split here, and I don't know if this is a permanent little structure over here, but they're doing some work. But you want to turn right, because down here is where Marty continues. And at the very bottom of the pole, where you couldn't see it, is the trail markers. So if you take the Marty Minshall, you go all the way around the lake. So when you get to the store, go down the driveway. There should be a water spigot. There's a water fountain. I guess I can use that. Somebody was nice enough to say, hey, come in here and get some water. And I had a little break and had a little snack. So it looks like there's a little bathroom here. So that's good to know. And it looks open. There's a trash can. I already dumped my trash though. So I keep missing the trail water sources, which is kind of funny. Oh, There it is. So that's where the trail water is. Also looks like where you can clean your fish. Okay, I'm gonna cross the highway. Not exactly sure where I'm supposed to go, but here's Wallahi Road. Figure it out, right? Okay, so I took a wrong turn. Good news, Boulder Creek is flowing. But I have been bushwhacking bramble that is bigger than I am, and you can't see past what's just around me because I can't see. I'm a quarter mile from the waypoint, so I'm just gonna suck it up and whack it away. Okay, I took a major wrong turn. This is what stubborn looks like. I thought I could just correct and blah blah blah. Don't go down that camp trail or camp road. It's not the right way. I thought I could just cut over. I was about a quarter of the mile from the next waypoint for a frickin' hour. And then I've been about a 10th to a 13th of a mile away from it for the last hour. And now I'm less than 500 feet. And I mean, I gotta tell you, it has been a huge waste of calories, a huge waste of water. I've got 4 liters on my back because I was planning on dry camping tonight. At this point, I just don't even have time to sit down and cry. It's so frustrating. Because it's 4 o'clock. I have to make it to the trail before dark. I have not gone through one clearing. I have not gone across one game trail. Nothing. It has just been thickets of thorny vine and bramble above my head. Like where I'm not even able to lift my leg up out of it. I'm trying to climb over it or on top of it the best I can. Maybe a taller person would have an easier time. But if you're following this track and you get, just goes to show you, don't turn back. Don't just forge on. I made a huge mistake. My hat looks like I think I found the trail. I'm still not to the waypoint. I'm still a couple hundred feet, but this is more room than I have had all day. 4.5 hours to go. 1 mile. But I'm not bitter. Let me show you where I came out of. My pack is still stuck in there. I was doing belly crawl for the very last part. Either way, I'm going to stay on this for a minute and then camp here because it's almost freaking sunset. Needless to say, I did not make the miles today. So just a little damage report. Somewhere I lost my tripod. So, and believe you me, I hate to litter, but I ain't going back and looking for it. I lost my tent poles a few times. 3 times. And luckily I heard them and was able to retrieve them. I also lost the bite valve. on my hydration tube I have hooked up here, so you can see it's missing. And as far as my body, believe you me, that's gonna leave a mark. I am positive. I know I'm bleeding on my hand, but I am going to have a ton of bruises and scratches. I mean, I was literally belly crawling for part of it because I just couldn't get through. It was so far up over my head. I've never been so, I don't want to say lost, because I was like so close to trail for so long, and I could see, I'm like, it's right there. It's right there. Why can't I find it? Why can't I find it? Yeah. I hope you learned from my mistake. So in case you weren't sure if the trail provides, wow, I mean, all that struggle, this sunset is outstanding.